Hello, and thank you for joining our presentation today, the Quality Payment Program, Rewarding High Quality Care. During this webinar, we will be learning about the Quality Payment Program and the role of the health information professional as an expert contributing to the success of the program. Rewarding high quality care creates financial incentives, but also creates rewarding careers. We will discover the purpose and objectives of the Quality Payment Program, review the program's overall goals, and how the development of these programs has created new and exciting opportunities for health information professionals. Before we begin, I feel it's important to explain why this topic is meaningful to me, and how I strongly believe in providing the best care we can to our patients. My career began on the medical floor, and over the years, it has been both rewarding and challenging to experience the changes in healthcare. When I began my career, the majority of documentation was performed on paper. And through the years, I've experienced rapid changes in technology, which have been beneficial to patient care, but a challenge to providers. Ever-increasing requirements from government agencies and accrediting bodies have created what some might perceive as a burden to clinicians. When I decided to change paths, I knew I wanted to continue to utilize the valuable knowledge I obtained while on the medical floors, but I knew the clinical area was not my strength. I was committed to improving the care of all individuals and found that health information management was a rewarding avenue to use those clinical skills to benefit patients in a whole new way. For our agenda, we will detail the purpose and objectives of the Quality Payment Program, also known as the QPP. We will review the program's overall goals and explore the role of the health information professional as an expert contributing to the success of the program. Furthermore, we will detail some exciting opportunities and the outlook for the future of the health information management field, which is looking bright. Let's get started. The Quality Payment Program is a reimbursement model which allowed the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, to reward high-performing physicians with payment increases while reducing payments to those not meeting program standards. Prior to the launch of the Quality Payment Program in 2017, payment adjustments were set by the Sustainable Growth Law. At first, payment rates under the Sustainable Growth approach kept pace with or exceeded physician costs. But by 2002, the increase in volume produced a 4.8% cut in payment rates, a larger cut than was anticipated. The Sustainable Growth approach was fundamentally flawed, since it attempted to limit Medicare spending without limiting the growth in volume and complexity of services. With the Medicare Access and CHIP Reauthorization Act of 2015, CMS discontinued use of the Sustainable Growth Law as a basis for clinician payments and tied physicians' Medicare payments to their individual group practice or alternative payment model score on applicable reported measures. This capped spending increases according to the growth in Medicare population and a modest allowance for inflation. There are several types of reimbursements, which include fee-for-service, value-based payments, accountable care organizations, global payments, bundled payments, and capitation. Each of these methods has its own advantages and disadvantages, and medical providers need to understand them to determine which is best suited for their practice. So, why the need for change in reimbursement models? As clinicians increased utilization of services, healthcare spending was getting out of control. As a result, the reimbursement for each unit of service needed to be adjusted to keep costs down. In the rapidly changing world of value-based care, quality measures in healthcare that accurately reflect if clinicians are meeting standards of care are critical to improving outcomes and creating successful reimbursement models. The Quality Payment Program gave CMS the ability to reward high-value, high-quality Medicare clinicians. The goal of the Quality Payment Program is to improve the quality and safety of care for all individuals and reduce administrative burden on clinicians. Health information professionals can be instrumental in a variety of fields in helping to decrease that burden. The Quality Payment Program relies heavily on the capture of quality data and responsible management of that data, a cornerstone of the HIM profession. The Quality Payment Program changed the way Medicare providers are paid through incentives and penalties. It is through this that CMS can reward quality care or penalize for poor performance. A new and reformed system can help improve quality of care and slow the rapid rise in healthcare spending. Incentives and penalties are intended to drive the healthcare system away from a flawed fee-for-service and toward a model focused on providing quality care at a reasonable cost. Paying for services without considering health outcomes creates few or no incentives to improve quality of care. CMS has made it a practice to gather input from outside stakeholders to develop and reevaluate program goals. A multidisciplinary approach is used to gain the input of a variety of stakeholders to develop programs and goals that are meaningful to improvements in population health and decreasing costs. Through a process of gathering input from over 100,000 physicians and stakeholders, CMS has arrived at the following program goals to help meet its objectives. QPP program goals are to improve beneficiary population health, improve care received by Medicare beneficiaries, lower costs, advance the use of healthcare information between allied providers, educate, engage, and empower patients, maximize QPP and alternative payment model participation, provide accurate, timely, and actionable performance data to clinicians, patients, stakeholders, and continuously improve the QPP program based on participant feedback. To achieve the goals of the Quality Payment Program, large amounts of data are required to evaluate the health of populations and efficacy of care provided to them. Rapid advances in technology allow for the capture of this influx of data, but professionals are needed to make that data actionable. The concept of actionable performance data is especially important regarding the Quality Payment Program and achieving its goals. Healthcare companies generate a huge amount of data, and health information professionals help to accurately capture, analyze, interpret, and report that data. Data drives the Quality Payment Program, and data being reported needs to be displayed in proper context and accurately. Actionable data is that which is presented in a way that it leads to improved decisions. And in the case of the QPP and CMS, payment adjustments. As we will discover, there are many reporting requirements for participation in pay-for-performance programs, and professionals well-versed in the capture and analysis of healthcare data are integral to the success of these programs. Let's hear a quote directly from Dr. Betty Rabinowitz on the importance of actionable data. Dr. Rabinowitz is a fellow of the American College of Physicians. When you see the letters FACP after your physician's name, it means that he or she is a fellow of the American College of Physicians. Fellows are distinguished doctors dedicated to internal medicine. They are recognized by their peers for their excellence in medical practice, teaching, or research. From Dr. Betty Rabinowitz, quote, "So, we spent time with groups understanding the types of challenges that they're facing that can be helped, resolved, or improved with actionable data. So the groups that are in fee-for-service, pay for performance, and pay for reporting, there is an emphasis on quality reporting groups that are moving into value-based contracts with risk associated with them. We understand that risk stratification with patients and patient segmentation is incredibly important so that these groups can provide care management resources to the appropriate patients to be most successful. So, it really depends on the kind of requirements and challenges that groups are facing, and the tools are tailored and adapted to whatever stage groups are at." End quote. You can see that actionable data is very important to the improvement of patient care and outcomes. The quality payment program and other alternative payment models require the collection and reporting of quality data from facilities and providers. There are multiple paths for participation under these programs, which we will explore next. There are several paths of participation and payment tracks in the quality payment program. In the merit-based incentive payment system, or MIPS, you may earn performance-based payment adjustments for the services you provide to Medicare patients. An advanced alternative payment model, or APM, is a customized approach developed by CMS, often designed to provide incentives to clinicians who are providing high-quality, high-valued care. APMs can focus on specific clinical conditions, care episodes, or populations. No matter the path of participation, all performance measures cover 4 areas: quality, improvement activities, promoting interoperability, and cost. Performance measure data is reported to CMS as required, and there are 4 options to meet those reporting requirements. In traditional MIPS, the original reporting option, you select quality measures and improvement activities to report, as well as interoperability measures. CMS will collect and calculate data for the cost performance category. MIPS is one way to participate in the quality payment program, under which you earn a payment adjustment for professional services based on performance across different categories. You generally must report data on performance categories collected during the performance year. Performance across categories, each with a specific weight, will result in a MIPS final score between 0 and 100 points. The final score will determine if the payment adjustment is negative, neutral, or positive. In the alternative payment model performance pathway, you will report predetermined measures in addition to the complete promoting interoperability measures, while receiving full credit for improvement activities. MIPS eligible clinicians reporting the APP will report and be scored on a fixed set of quality measures. APM participants automatically receive full credit for improvement activities, and participants report on a defined set of promoting interoperability measures. The newest reporting option is the MIPS value pathway. You will select, collect, and report on a reduced number of quality measures and improvement activities in addition to the promoting interoperability measure set. CMS collects and calculates data for the cost performance category and health measures. Alternative payment models are a payment approach that gives added incentive payments to provide high quality and cost-efficient care. APMs can apply to specific clinical conditions, care episodes, or populations. Advanced payment model participation criteria can vary. Additional information regarding programs, accepting applications, and details can be found at cms.gov. Here, clinicians can decide on an APM that is right for their practice. A revenue cycle or health information management professional can help determine CMS criteria to help make important decisions on which program is the best fit, as well as manage, collect, and report that data. There are no specific MIPS requirements based on the specialty of an eligible clinician. However, the number of quality measures in the quality category may vary based on the specialty. Providers can either pick the 6 measures from the available specialty-specific measure sets defined by CMS, or pick any 6 applicable measures. CMS has grouped measures by specialty to make it easier for the providers to find the relevant measures. The Improvement Activities Performance category rewards clinicians for delivering care that emphasizes care coordination, patient engagement, and patient safety. Participating clinicians must attest that they completed 1 or more of the 104 improvement activities available in the year 2023. Improvement activities are divided into medium weight and high weight activities. High weight activities have twice the weight of the medium weight activities and therefore count twice as much towards the final MIPS score. The Promoting Interoperability Performance category assesses the meaningful use of certified electronic health record technology under the QPP. There are hardship exceptions granted in this category for smaller practices or those experiencing financial hardship. In most cases, however, to submit promoting interoperability data, eligible clinicians must use a 2015 certified electronic health record technology. The cost performance category is calculated by CMS from the Medicare administrative claims data for the entire calendar year. There are a total of 25 measures that can be scored for a provider practice. Here we see an example detailing a summary of possible MIPS scores with their respective performance categories, points values, and relative weights. Data is collected over the performance year in each category with corresponding weights, which result in the final score. Scores from each performance category are evaluated and together equal the final MIPS score. HIM professionals may be involved in the collection of the data at the facility level or determine the final calculations. When data from each category is scored, the performance category can be determined. We calculate the final weighted score using the relative weight of each category. In this example, the facility received a score of 60 for quality, a 50 for cost, a 67 for improvement activities, and 60 for promoting interoperability. Recall that each score has a weight of its own in relation to the final calculation, which must be considered when assigning scores to each category. If we sum these weighted scores, we obtain our final MIPS score. In this example, using the weighted scores from the categories, the final score would be 60. HIM professionals can participate in data collection, analysis, and reporting when contributing to the success of the alternative payment models. They may also be involved in the quality of the data reported as a clinical documentation improvement specialist, or working with a third-party intermediary to submit the data on behalf of a clinical group. The goals of the Quality Payment Program intersect with the strategic goals and vision of the American Health Information Management Association, or AHIMA, in many ways. Both support the overall goal of improving population health through the meaningful use of data. The American Health Information Management Association, or AHIMA, is the leading voice and authority in health information wherever it is found. AHIMA strives to leverage knowledge and expertise of health information and influence public policy for the benefit of patients, communities, clinicians, and other stakeholders. Improving access to and use of health information is essential to manage care and leads to better patient outcomes. AHIMA is a global nonprofit association representing health information professionals who work with health data. Since its formation, the organization, now known as AHIMA, has undergone several name changes that reflect the evolution of the profession. The organization traces its origin back to 1928, when the American College of Surgeons established the Association of Records Librarians of North America. In 1938, the Association of Records Librarians of North America became the American Association of Medical Record Librarians. Another name change was seen in 1970, and the association was then known as the American Medical Records Association. And finally, in 1991, the adoption of the name we are most familiar with, the American Health Information Management Association, or AHIMA. AHIMA is the leading voice and authority in health information wherever it is found. AHIMA professionals work at the intersection of healthcare, technology, and business. AHIMA's mission is to empower people to impact health. Their vision is a world in which trusted information transforms health and healthcare by connecting people, systems, and ideas. The core value that drives AHIMA's mission and vision are integrity, boldness, and inclusivity. Acting boldly and with intention allows AHIMA to go after big ideas and challenges to impact people's health, safety, and well-being. AHIMA is also committed to supporting innovative payment and delivery models through the use of policy. These new and emerging value-based care programs, such as the Quality Payment Program, require the sharing of health information across payers and providers. High levels of data quality and integrity are necessary to value-based care models. While patients don't often see health information professionals see patients in a way no other healthcare professional does. That is because AHIMA certified professionals ensure that health stories remain accurate, accessible, protected, and complete at all times. The American Health Information Management Association supports these innovative payment and care delivery models that leverage accurate, timely, and complete health information, as well as technology in new and innovative ways. Health information professionals have extensive knowledge and expertise that support the shift towards value-based care. To support the advancement of innovative payment and care delivery models, HIM professionals assist in the leveraging of data within the value-based care model. Ensuring the quality and integrity of health information also requires strengthening the health information workforce. As the future of health and healthcare becomes more data-driven, Skills are needed to support data governance and stewardship while maintaining confidentiality, privacy, and security of individuals' health information. Investment in digital tools such as machine learning and artificial intelligence will increase automation, potentially altering the existing job functions of health information professionals and leading to increased specialization. Since its inception, AHIMA has offered specific credentials related to health information management. Previously, health information managers were referred to as registered record librarians. Over time, the name and requirements for these credentials has changed. In 1933, HIM professionals were referred to as registered record librarians. In 1953, a new credential was established, the accredited record technician. In 1954, the certified record librarian credential was established. In 1978, the registered record administrator title took the place of the registered record librarian designation. As technology advanced, so did the titles and credentials. In 1992, a new credential was established known as the Certified Coding Specialist, or CCS. Later, in 1997, a more specialized certification, the Certified Coding Specialist physician-based credential, was established. Finally, in the year 2000, the Registered Health Information Technologist credential replaced the Accredited Record Technician, or ART. And the Registered Health Information Administrator credential took the place of the Registered Record Administrator. Earning an AHIMA credential allows an individual to participate in a strong community of health information professionals. AHIMA credential holders are able to confidently navigate the complexities of health information and are highly recognized as experts in their field. Credential holders can usually expect to earn more overall and enjoy a long career. Health information management programs incorporate multiple disciplines, including medicine, management, finance, and information technology. This allows credentialed individuals to work in a variety of settings and roles. AHIMA credentialed individuals must be committed to continuing education due to the rapid advancement in technology. Individuals must recertify, and to do so must earn a number of continuing education units during a 2-year certification cycle. Continuing education units can be earned a number of ways, including through participation in formal education programs of study that address subject areas related to health informatics and information management, attending conferences, educational seminars, webinars, and hosting HIM students at your facility. Becoming an HIM professional is a rewarding career choice for those interested in working in healthcare, but prefer administrative or technical roles. RHITs play a critical role in managing and organizing patient health information, which is essential for providing quality care to patients. Once an individual completes an accredited HIT program, they are eligible to take the Registered Health Information Technologist exam administered by AHIMA. Passing this exam is required to become a Registered Health Information Technologist. RHITs need various skills and qualities to perform their jobs, including attention to detail, ensuring the accuracy and completeness of patient information, and paying close attention to medical codes and terminology. An RHIT is able to analyze and interpret medical records and data to identify patterns and trends that could improve patient care or reduce costs. They must also be able to use various software and systems to manage and organize patient health information. Effective communication with other healthcare professionals such as physicians, nurses, and insurance companies is also expected. RHITs must adhere to strict ethical standards and maintain confidentiality of patient health information at all times. They must exhibit professionalism and ethical behavior in their interactions with patients and other healthcare professionals. Today, eligible clinicians need a robust quality data analytics platform to fully leverage data. This is where the health information management professional becomes the expert. Increased requirements around data completeness for data submitted to CMS to populate quality measures, coupled with the continuing requirement for organizations to capture and report data through multiple reporting mechanisms, could potentially increase the existing administrative burden associated with quality reporting. Health information management professionals are instrumental in bridging the gap between health law and practice. They effectively help organizations adopt regulatory mandates, reduce costs, and contribute to improved patient care outcomes, all while safeguarding and securing personally identifying information and protected health information. Specifically, the health information management professional contributes to the quality payment program's overall success by acting as subject matter experts. Their technological expertise allows them to leverage existing technological capabilities via electronic medical record platforms, which can help control costs for organizations. Furthermore, they help in reducing administrative burden by facilitating effective collection and use of measures data. Interoperable electronic reporting requires clinical infrastructure, sufficient staff expertise, and harmonized reporting measurement standards, all of which can be encouraged by an experienced HIM professional. In these changing times, careers in health information offer a path forward. AHIMA certified professionals are leading healthcare organizations through meaningful innovation. In an industry that values education and experience, AHIMA credentials are proof of a robust education and an ongoing commitment to staying relevant in a complex and evolving space. HIM professionals can provide expertise in the collection, management, and reporting of data to meet requirements. The health information professional may be involved in the quality data capture activities and/or reporting results to CMS, as well as the calculation of final MIPS scores. As we have seen, data quality and reporting are directly related to payment adjustments, and the proficient management of that data is paramount, as poor data quality could lead to facilities receiving inappropriate payments or penalization. The collection and submission of quality data is not only necessary for proper reimbursement, but directly reflects the quality of care being provided. Submitting data for the QPP to CMS can be accomplished a number of ways. Providers can file the data themselves or work with a third-party intermediary, such as a qualified clinical data registry, who collects and submits data on their behalf. With the widespread adoption of health information exchanges and the use of health data to drive improvement initiatives, it is no surprise that there is a rapid growth expected in the health information technology field. Large amounts of data must be responsibly managed and reported by trained professionals. Though the job functions may change over time due to the rapid advancement in technology, there appears to be much room for specialization and advancement. As previously mentioned, one avenue available as a health information management professional contributing to the success of quality payment programs is through clinical documentation improvement. Organizations value clinical documentation integrity, or CDI competencies, in health information professionals. Individuals who would like to become a certified documentation improvement specialist usually must hold an associate's degree or higher, or hold one of the following credentials, including certified coding specialist, physician-based certified coding specialist, registered health information technologist, or registered health information administrator. Individuals earning the Certified Documentation Integrity Practitioner or CDIP credential demonstrate expertise in clinical documentation with patient health records. There are essential characteristics of the CDI professional skill set that may seem familiar to the HIM professional. The ability to interpret clinical indicators found among diagnostic tests and study results, recognize and understand disease processes, identify therapeutic and diagnostic orders that demonstrate attention to undocumented conditions, and understand the structure and format of ICD-10 clinical modification, ICD-10 procedural coding system, or current procedural technology coding systems. The impact of complete and precise clinical documentation for quality and outcomes reporting is an essential focus for CDI programs. Metrics for measuring the quality impact of the CDI program include, but are not limited to, severity of illness, risk of mortality, hospital-acquired conditions, patient safety indicators, hierarchical condition categories, and CMS quality payment programs. For these elements, it is important to capture and report accurate quality data analyzed by a trained professional. Here is one such professional opportunity at Access Community Health Network as a clinical documentation improvement specialist. Qualifications include RHIA or RHIT and experience in ICD-10 and CPT coding systems. Responsibilities include contributing to documentation improvement activities, which is one of the measures required by the CMS in the quality payment programs, and reviewing documentation for accuracy. This is just one current opportunity to participate in the collection and meaningful use of healthcare data. Here are two great opportunities calling for professionals in the HIM field. One at North Shore as a clinical documentation integrity specialist, and another a managerial clinical documentation position that is remote. Meeting ongoing patient needs and coordinating necessary medical services is impossible without documenting each patient encounter completely, accurately, and in a timely manner. Documentation is sometimes the only communication between medical professionals, and improper documentation can prevent the next provider from providing sufficient services. While meeting patient needs is the most important reason for documentation of services, it is not the only one. Another reason for documenting medical services includes complying with federal and state laws. These laws require providers to maintain the records necessary to fully disclose the extent of the services, care, and supplies furnished to beneficiaries, as well as support claims billed. Medical professionals have specific responsibilities when they accept reimbursement from a government program. Health information management professionals can work in this specialty, and there is room for advancement in many instances. Many employers offer tuition reimbursement and are very supportive of career advancement. Here we see even more opportunities on yet another branch of the HIM tree, as a trauma and cancer registrar. Data registries serve as the starting point for disease surveillance. They document diagnosis treatment on all patients applicable to their respective registry, such as cancer or trauma-related encounters. Central or state registries combine and maintain data on disease that occurs in states' population. They collect data from hospitals, pathology laboratories, physicians, and other sources. There are also special purpose registries which maintain data on specific types of cancer, such as brain tumors or special populations such as Native Americans. The curated data provides essential information to researchers, healthcare providers, and public health officials to better monitor and advance treatments. With new and innovative reporting and reimbursement models comes the need for innovative professionals. We have seen firsthand how important accurate data management is to the success of the quality payment programs and a few possible ways HIM can contribute. HIM professionals are instrumental in identifying areas of improvement and identifying trends to provide meaning to the large amounts of data produced in today's healthcare environment. Next, we will meet some successful industry professionals who have served a variety of roles in the health information management field and taken their contributions to the next level by working on policies and procedures to decrease the dreaded administrative burden. Meet Susan, known as the Health IT Rockstar. Susan Clark advises health information exchanges and state health agencies on strategy, funding, and policy. Susan's 25-year career has spanned from the clinic front desk to managed care, policy, quality, IT, and health information management. Susan has also served as an expert in quality payment programs. In her day job, she is depended upon to be an expert in health information policy and technology, creating strategies for state and federal government and health information exchange entities. Meet Crystal, who is a health information management and quality measurement expert with more than 20 years of experience in the development and implementation of international health IT data and metadata standards that support consistent representation of quality measure data and logic, as well as transmission of data from electronic health record systems for secondary uses. Crystal served as Vice Chair of the National Quality Forum e-Measure Review Panel, charged with reviewing 113 electronic clinical quality measure specifications to ensure reliability, validity, and alignment with the measure's intent for the NQF endorsement. In addition, she testified before the Health IT Advisory Committee's Policy Work Group and the National Committee on Vital and Health Statistics Work Group on quality, advocating for advancement of information technology to improve healthcare quality while minimizing burden for healthcare providers. As we can see, the employment of health information technologists and medical registrars is projected to grow 16% from 2022 to 2032, much faster than average for all occupations. About 3,100 openings for health information technologists and medical registrars are projected each year on average over the next decade. Many of those openings are expected to result from the need to replace workers who transferred to different occupations or exited the labor force, such as to retire. Health information technologists and medical registrars typically need at least an associate's degree to enter the occupation. Some positions require a bachelor's or master's degree. A degree may be in health information management or another healthcare and related field, or in non-medical subjects such as computer and information technology. Alternative payment models give CMS the ability to reward high-value, high-quality Medicare clinicians. The American Health Information Management Association, or AHIMA, is committed to some of the same goals as the Quality Payment Program through CMS. It should come as no surprise that AHIMA is dedicated to educating professionals to achieve these goals, and that the field is expected to grow rapidly as a result of the need for quality management of data. The goal of the Quality Payment Program is to improve the quality and safety of care for all individuals and reduce administrative burden on clinicians. Health information professionals are becoming even more vital to help in reducing administrative burden by facilitating effective collection and use of measures data. Furthermore, the quality of the data and reporting are directly related to payment adjustments, which is why it is important to capture and report data accurately and completely. Health information management professionals contribute to the overall success of the Quality Payment Program by using their technological expertise to bridge the gap between health law and practice. If you are interested in becoming a registered health information technologist, a registered health information administrator, a certified coding professional, or you'd like to learn more about the Quality Payment Program, please visit the resources provided at the conclusion of this presentation.